Oh, I think I'm live, and I think I'm too bright. See, we turn down this one. I know the one behind me, really. Okay, as well as waiting to see if anybody jumps on in. At least I look horizontal tonight. I am going to do a week ahead spread. I know. I'm just going to do Sunday nights. Hi, Pepper Jack, from now on, I believe. So I'm going to do the week ahead for anybody that's watching right now. Wait and see if any more come along. And I'll need to... Dad, Jiggy! Hi! So let me get my tablet up here so I can see the chat. And then I will do a general reading. Alrighty. And what I'm going to do, guys, with I'm still going to do my Lenormand study, but I think I'm going to do it, record it, or do it on a different night. Like Wednesday night, maybe I'll just do the Lenormand study, and then Sunday night just do the live readings, because I think that will work out better for me. So let me get to the chat here. Oh, no, you go here, you dummy. Oh, yes, I'm talking to myself. My channel. And Maddie! Hi, Maddie! Okay, come on. Come on, this thing is so slow. Alrighty, live chat. There we go. I can see the chat. Alrighty, so general reading for the week ahead, and I'm going to do Tarot Alchemist because she helped me out today. Well, it's not just hers, but we're going to do the major, minor, and major, minor, and, oh boy, I'm drawing a blank. We're going to do major, minor. There's a minor, and we'll see major, minor. What's the other one? Oh, I'm drawing a blank. Anyway. Oh, I know. Major, court card, and a minor. This is a good way, too, for you that are new studying tarot. No, there's three. There's the court cards. But this is a good way to study. Actually, Lisa got it from the Tarot Alchemist. She got it from the Arthurian Tarot. And this is a good way to do card study together. So we got a major, a major, a court, and a minor. So we got the devil. The devil made me do it. But we also got the King of Pence and the Seven of Pentacles. So take some caution this week ahead. It's the bridging of a new year, right? So this is the bridging of the new year. And we've got the devil here. And so lead us not into temptation. That is what it's saying. Be careful of things that are tempting. Things that might put us in a bad position. You know what I mean? So be careful if you're going out doing for New Year's Eve. Be careful. Be cautious. Yeah, be very cautious. And then we have the King of Pence. And the King of Pence is all about abundance. He's also about the physical plane. So being paired up here with the devil, very cautious of where you're going to put your money this year. Where you're going to put your money in the next week. It's all about that, because we've got also, be cautious about what we do with our physical bodies. Right. And so physical, because Pentacles is physical, money, and anything on the earthly plane that is solid. Not so be cautious of where you're going to put your money in the next week, because we also, I listened to Dorothy. She's an astrologer, New Hampshire astrologer, and she's pretty good. The new moon is coming up on the 5th, and it's an eclipse. And that is when we should hold off. So hold off right now, because if we set intentions before the new moon, then we're not gonna, it's not gonna do us good for the, it's not the good time. Wait for the 5th. That's what she said. Wait for the 5th. And I think the cards are backing this up. Wait till the 5th before you make major preparations for the coming year. Be careful where you spend your money. Be careful how you use your body in physical pursuits. We'll say that. Alrighty, so now it's time to do individual readings. And today we are using the Everyday Witches Tarot, which is one of my faves. It's an easy deck to handle. It's this Llewellyn deck, and it's got, So, and who wants a reading that hasn't had a reading from me should probably be the ones that come forward first. Isn't it? I love this. This is like a good everyday deck. Even though in the pod. Okay, Laura, I don't remember you, so I'll put you down first. So Laura. And Whispers of 3. So I'll write you guys down. Tamara. Elsa. Yes, I will. Thank you, Jed Chicky. Hopefully it works. I wonder every time. So that's the backs of the cards. It's the Everyday Witches Tarot. And it's a lovely, lovely deck. And it's an all Rider-Waite Smith deck. So I would even recommend it for beginners, because you can use, and it has wonderful writing and everything. And I'm just shaking my table, and that's why things are moving around. So I got, okay. So I think I got 3 to start with, and I'll go until about 7:30, because I don't like to be on. So Laura, did you have a specific question? I know Whisper 3, you said general. Tamara, you can say 2. And so I'll just wait a moment for, actually, why don't I go with Whispers of 3 while I'm waiting for Laura to see if she has a question, since Whisper of 3 just wants a general reading. So that's what I'll do. So Laura, general reading, is that what you mean? I'll do yours right after I do Whisper of 3. All right. Oh yeah. So we've got, I'm going to pull. Okay, Laura, that's what I'll put your question down, and I'll come back to it while I'm doing Whispers of 3's reading. Okay, we got 2, and I shuffle these really well. You heard me shaking the table. We got 2 of Swords and 3 of Swords. Right, 3 of Swords. Yes, 2 of Swords. So we've got a lot of thinking going on. 3 of Swords, 2 of Swords. Oh, 3 of Swords, 2 of Swords. Okay, I just got it. So we've got a decision going on, because somebody's been hurt, wounded, in the heart. That's what's coming through to me. Is we'll see. I'll pick another card to see if I can get some more clarity on that. And we got the 10 of Pentacles. So we got 3 cards here. We got the 10 of Pence. Everyday Witches Tarot. Beautiful deck. Lovely deck. It was conjured up in New England. So, my dear, I feel like there's a decision to be made. You know, this is about, sometimes I just got this today when I did a reading for myself on the Two of Swords. To me, because you got the blindfold on and the swords are about mental. Well, oh, this is Whispers of Three. Sorry. There's something there. Mental going. It's a mind. The swords have to do with the mind. And it's also your fortitude of where you're going to. You know, like, how are you going to use your mind to move forward? That's what fortitude is. So I just got this today. She's blindfolded. So to make a decision, you got to go within. You got to trust your intuition. You got to trust in your knowing. See, she's hit the bullseye blindfolded. So that means she's trusting her inner knowing. So that wisdom of this card just came through today, a little bit more than just a choice. It's about trusting your intuition and then your inner knowing. Go within to find the answers, because your heart, and again, this is about mind. Mind. So, but it's connected with the heart. But what I see is sometimes with this card is a disconnect between the heart and the mind. So the mind's going in one direction and the heart's going in another direction. So you're not in sync. Your chakras aren't lined up. Your third eye and your higher consciousness and your heart are not lined up. So you got to work with bringing that all in alignment so that you can achieve the foundation and the happiness that you deserve. So go with your inner knowing and bring that into alignment so you can get this. That's the message I'm getting for you today, Whispers of Three. Okay, Laura, did you put down your question? How does Israel feel about me right now? I'm an Aquarius. So we got a love question. I got it, Laura. And then after that, it's Tamara, and then whoever else wants to read. And Maddie, I haven't read for you yet. If you're interested. So that was Laura. How does Israel feel about me right now? Alrighty. Alrighty. Laura, this is interesting for a love reading. We got the King of Pentacles. So we got somebody who's practical, down to earth, really rooted in who they are. You know, they're pretty solid. They got a solid financial foundation. And then we got the King of Wands, or the King of Fire. So if we're talking about love, so we got two males here, but I'm not thinking this is representing I think this is representing you more, Laura, because sometimes when we pull two cards like this and it's about a love reading, either that either that I'm going the other way. It could also indicate maybe he's not into women. That's a distinct possibility. Some people are not you know, they're not who they appear to be. They haven't figured out who they are yet. That's a possibility. Oh, I don't know. That's just because these two cards came up together. And this deck has been shuffled. I riffle shuffle, so I know they get shuffled well. But some people are, it runs the gamut, some of us are 95% had a, I don't want to screw up, but 90% who we are, and some of them are, a little more. This is a possibility. I don't know. Maybe it's something you need to look into. And then we have a celebration. So this is kind of, for wands, we got a celebration, but that's with a lot of people. I mean, it's not showing us 2 people. It's showing us 4 people and 4 cats. So I don't know why this popped into my head, but it did. If this is his persuasion, then it is. I could be totally wrong, but it did pop into my head when I saw the 2 males. I was thinking maybe this can represent you. I'm going to give you 2 because that's what I'm feeling, because today's I'm totally off the mark. And Laura, let me know. I want to know if you find anything out. Oh, I'm sorry, Dead Cheeky. I hate when that happens. I froze up the other day. We could say if this is representing you, you've got the fiery energy, and then you guys will celebrate. So, but I mean, yeah, in some ways that does happen. So I'm going to move on. I say what comes in my head first, and that's what came in. But I would love to know, Laura. So I got Tamara. Did you have a question? And anybody else? I noticed somebody else wanted a reading. It kind of flew right by. Let me see. Oh, Tamara, I'm sorry you have a chronic illness, my dear. Yeah, should you make the move? We'll see. Okay, Flying Flowers, I'll put you down. I knew there was somebody else that popped up, but it went by so fast on the okay. So I'm asking this for Tamara. Should she move in with her son? Because he wants her to. And I'm going to give this a rifle shuffle so we know that Heidi's shuffling. Did Maddie leave again? Somebody else must be online. Alrighty. Stop now, it says, Tamara. Yeah, I got that down. Thank you, Dead Cheeky. Was there anybody else you noticed? I don't know why I can't seem to do the things I want. Oh, boy. So, Tamara, we've got 2 similar cards. Well, a card that's, sometimes this happens. We get seeing the cards. So what I said before, to whisper a 3, and this is really coming into my heart again, that this is about choice, and we know you got a choice. But also she's blindfolded, so she's not seeing. So sometimes, okay, thanks, Ashley. So it's a good time to go within. That's the biggest message from this card, is to go within and seek your own inner knowing. because that is so important. We have an inner knowing that knows what's best for us. And sometimes our mind gets in the way, so we don't listen to our inner knowing. I'm a perfect example. I do that myself. And then we got Nine of Wands. This is a very defensive position, and it shows somebody that's been really seriously wounded. And, oh, honey, you don't have to go it alone. I just got a message. You feels like that, oh, I got the feeling, darling, you don't have to go it alone. That's why your son is there. He's offering support to you because he feels like you are having to fight off everything all by yourself and you are backed against a wall, or in this case, a tree. And he just wants to come in and wants you to come with him because he means the world to you. So again, we have a 2 about choice and the palm of your hand. So ultimately, Tamara, it's up to you. But I can tell from this reading, and I can tell from the feeling that washed over me, for your son, it would be a chance for him to give back to you all that you've given. And he does not want you to go this alone. He wants you to be supported in the illness that you have. He really wants you to have support. Ultimately, with the 2s on either side, it's your decision. In the end, it's your decision. But remember, he doesn't want you to be alone. So if I was you, you need support. We all need support. And that's what he's offering, is support for you. So you don't have to go alone. I would go. If I had a child that was offering me support right now, I would go. But that's ultimately is your decision. Go within. See, find out what's really important, but he wants to support you. Blessings to you and many hugs. And Fly Flower, you'd like to have a love reading. Is there a specific question, Fly Flower, that you have? And I'll do the shuffle while I'm waiting. And was there anybody else after Fly? Oh, yes, I've had tears myself. Single too long? So you want it, Flying Flowers, do you want to know if there's somebody out there for you? I know what it feels like to be single way too long. I've been single way too long, and I could really need that kind of support in my life right now. All right, yep. So there's somebody out there for Flying Flowers. I kind of like that. I like all your names, but, you know, with Wild Feather, Flying Flowers kind of goes. Oh, I'm sure you're not ugly. I just don't get to social places. Alrighty. Let's see what the cards have to say. Flying Flowers. Is there a... Well, we got 3 of Cups right away. So that's a joyous celebration, right? So I see a real joyous celebration. I see many choices. Oh, but we got the Tower. So what is keeping us, and I'll use myself, what is keeping you from, what wall, okay? When I look at it this way, in the way it's coming out in the YouTube screen, What wall do you need to tear down so you can have your pick and celebrate? You see what I mean? So this is kind of covering, think of it this way. I need to tear down my wall, this wall. I need to get rid of that wall I have, so I can have my pick of what I really want. And then I can really go out and celebrate it. Joyous. Hi, Lisa. So that's what I'm seeing. The love it is pretty. This seems like pretty straightforward to me. Flying flowers, you know. I'm hanging in there. This is my therapy. So I really think flying flowers. Yes, there's someone out for you. There's plenty to pick from. So someone's coming. You just got to tear down that wall that you have up. You know, see how that she's destroyed the wall? And so, yes, someone's coming, but you got to put your wall, you got to bring your walls down. Because if you've got a wall up, you're going to miss all those choices. So you got someone coming. You got some more than one. You got to make choices up there. Right? Choice. See what you've got a lot to choose from. Look at all those things that you can choose from. Yes. But you got to tear down that wall first. And then you can really go out with your girlfriends and celebrate. Yay, I found me a man. Yeah, many choices, but we got a wall in the way that we got to get rid of. So there's many people out there. There's many to choose. You just got to get that wall torn down, and you will be flying your flowers all over the place. I couldn't resist. Yeah, and making choices. Yeah. Yep. Like Dead Cheeky said, you got to shop around. Yep. Alrighty. Oh, that was the last person I had. Anybody else? But anybody else? Well, there you go. Nice looking guys, you know. Soft on the eyes. You know? So anybody else want a reading? Alrighty, Lisa. Do you have a question or you want a general reading? Oh, you don't need a reading. See, I read it wrong. But I could do one anyway. You know, these cute guys, that's all right. Pepper Jack, would you like a reading? I appreciate it. So, well, let's find somebody that, yeah, you read before, but how about a love reading for you? Sure, Pepper Jack, I'll do that. Flying Flowers, I just did you, so I wanted to see if there's somebody else that I haven't done. And remember, guys, you can get in touch with me, and I do readings. I can do readings privately, whatever. I do real in-depth readings. If you like, you know, I have information on my blogspot, which is just like my name, Wildfeather, at blogspot.com. What I call myself anyway. So, love reading. Was there anything specific, Pepper Jack? Or just want to see if love is in the air? Yeah. That's a good practice. I only do about a half hour. So I'm getting close, so I figured I'd do one more just to see if love is in the air. So Pepper Jack is my last one. So, but you can check out my blog spot, has some of my info on it. It's just Wildfeather at blogspot.com. I just found that was the easiest way to put my information up. Alrighty. Is love in the air for Pepper Jack. Yeah. Oh, I just almost dropped the whole deck, so I wanted to shuffle it some more for Pepper Jack. Yeah, some people have the art of flirting. That is for sure. My cousin can flirt the pants off any guy. And I don't even care what persuasion they are. She could flirt the pants right off of any guy. And I mean any guy. All right, so what we see we got for Pepper Jack. Oh my goodness gracious, girl. I don't think right now it's saying you need some rest. We've got the Nine of Swords here. And we got the Devil. And we've got Strength. I bet you could, Miss Cheeky. So I'm like, okay. I just got a feeling, and I'm feeling like you need some rest before love comes to you. Because I think you've been in a relationship that wasn't quite great. And so, but you have the strength to move forward. I like how the reflection works in a way when I look back, because this worked with the other guys tonight. So we'll go with this. You know, see, you have the strength. You have the power to move forward. And see how she's leaving a tornado behind her? She's cleaning up a mess. Yes, you can get it on Amazon. So take some time to rest from this before you want to bring love in. I don't think it's telling me that it's not in the air, but there's some rest and some recuperation that you need to do before that's time, you know? Like, you know how to tear down your wall, but right now might be the time to just rest behind your wall and really get some good mental clarity. And I don't know if this works because I'm still single, but some people recommend writing down what you want in a mate. What's important to you? What are the attributes? And it's more or less about I think it's more about who you are, is writing things down what you want in a mate. Is finding out who you are and what you really want for yourself. What would really have that, you know? So, yeah, it sounds like it was really tumultuous. I mean, 9 years is quite a long time, but you still may need to rest and clean. There must be some cleanup that needs to be done. I think that's what this strength is showing us. You know, you got some cleanup to do before you can move on. So I've been over a half hour, so I'm going to end. Yeah, this got some cleanup. Yep. Got some cleanup to do before you can move forward. So I'm going to end everybody right now. So I'm going to end on, because Willow Wynn's gone on, and I kind of want to see what she's talking about, because she hasn't been on in a while. So I'll come back. I'm going to do live readings every Sunday night around the 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then Wednesday nights I will do a little Norman study, maybe recorded. So anyway, everybody, come back if you're right, and talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.